The pressure is rising, the stakes are high, and the campus noise is at an all-time maximum. It's time to cut through the static and get real about the mental grind. Welcome to Hot Takes. Today, we are talking about mental health in college, self-care, burnout, and the myth of having it all together. College is a time of immense pressure, and this episode helps students navigate anxiety and build self-care habits. The fuse is lit. Before we move any further, it's time for a quick system diagnostic. Let's see if you can identify the invisible force that's been draining your battery. Today's question is related to our main topic of managing anxiety and emotional well-being. Here it is. What is the term for the tendency to catch and mirror the emotions of people around you, especially anxiety or stress? Is it A, emotional intelligence, or B, preventative self-care? Maybe it's C, emotional contagion. So let's see what the flashpoint is, Murph man. Walk across any quad and you'll see a sea of masks, people pretending the pressure isn't getting to them. It's time to stop buying into the performance. Today's hot take is the biggest lie on campus is the myth that everyone else has it all figured out. The biggest lie on campus is the myth that everyone else has it all figured out. You cannot pour from an empty cup, and neglecting your well-being is the fastest path to academic failure. Murphman, it's your turn.
It's time for a break. Hot Takes with the Murph Man will return after these messages.
The station where our veterans' voices are heard, MBR Talk.
Hey, thanks for tuning in. Welcome, Quack.
Program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent.
The web at MB Radio.
According to the VA's suicide data report, an average of 22 veterans die by suicide every single day. This figure is a sobering reality and a crisis that demands our immediate attention and compassion. We must recognize and address the fact that every 24 hours, 22 veterans are losing their lives to suicide. The war doesn't always end when our veterans come home. The invisible wounds they carry, wounds that are real and heavy, require continuous support. No veteran should have to carry this burden alone. Many veterans experience stress and disconnection as they navigate life after service. But there is hope, there is help, and you are not alone in this fight. There's a vibrant community ready to support you, offering friendship, understanding, and shared experiences. You served your country, now let us serve you. Don't fight the toughest battle in silence. Your mission now is to reach out. Dial 988, then press 1. Text them at 838255. The Veterans Crisis Line is available 24/7. Every day, we save lives. Your life is invaluable, and your service is honored. Let's work together to make 22-0 again. No veteran should face their struggles alone. Together, we can ensure every veteran finds the support and hope they deserve.
He gets help, but he still feels off. Sees an ad on the TV about a dog batting said, "This is a man's best friend." Whoa, so he goes one day and he picks it up. Never thought a dog could bring so much love and put a smile on his face. But he's finally found a saving grace. He needs help, but he don't know the path to take or the way to go to be free. Put his mind at ease. We will help, 'cause we can't stand to see a soldier go to God by their own hands. We will do everything we can to make 22-0 again.
A fire is only as strong as its base. If you don't understand the mechanics of the burn, you're just going to get scorched. Before we dig in, let's clarify some of the key terms we'll be using today while laying down the coals. Emotional contagion, the tendency to mirror the emotional states of those around you. Preventative self-care, scheduling activities like rest, exercise, or hobbies that replenish your energy to stop burnout before it starts. The mind-body connection, recognizing that physical health, sleep, hydration, movement directly impacts your mental resilience and academic performance. Now that the coals are laid, Murph Man, let's discuss the foundation. The map is useless if you don't know how to walk the path. To see what these tactics look like in the real world, let's look at a case study in tactical restraint. Mark was struggling with social anxiety. Mark was struggling with social anxiety and constantly felt overwhelmed by his peers' stress. He learned about emotional contagion and started setting boundaries. He muted group chats and scheduled non-negotiable walk time. By actively protecting his environment and energy, he lowered his overall anxiety. That was a story from the fire. Murph Man, are you feeling the heat? The world is loud, but your mind needs to be a fortress. To filter out the chaos and find your footing, follow the coordinates. Here is the heat map to build resilience. Audit your social environment. Mute group chats or step away from peers who constantly spread panic or negativity. Practice deep breathing or grounding exercises like the 5-4-3-2-1 technique when anxiety flares up. Schedule a worry time, a specific limited block, for example, 15 minutes, to address anxieties, and then commit to dropping the worry for the rest of the day. The map is drawn. Back to Murph Man for the next segment.
It's time for a break. Hot Takes with the Murph Man will return after these messages.
The station where our veterans' voices are heard. MBR Talk.
Hey, thanks for tuning in. Welcome, Quack.
Program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent.
The web at MB Radio.
Take a minute, take a moment, take your time, let it set right. Let it drive right down in your conscious tide. Lean into the better times. 'Cause in a minute, in a moment, you'll notice a shining light, one that draws you in from deep inside. Reach out and connect tonight. Something that comes to you, trails that lead us to and through, elevate to new. 'Cause there's a second, there's a session, there's a something that holds them tight. Let you see this world through brand new eyes. Reach out and connect tonight. You know my name. What colors do you see? Influence reality. Figures and shapes, life for you and me. Influence reality. Why won't you wake up? 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 You know my name. Figures and shapes, life for you and me. Influence reality. Why won't you wake up? 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 Why won't you wake
The station where our veterans' voices are heard. MBR Talk.
Hey, thanks for supporting our channel by watching and listening.
Find us on the web at mbradio.net.
In high-pressure environments, it's rarely the big obstacles that take you down. It's the blind spots you ignore until it's too late. Let's talk about where you'll get burned. Isolating yourself. Anxiety thrives in isolation. Reach out to a peer, friend, or counselor when you're struggling. Comparing your internal struggle to others. Remember, social media is a highlight reel. Focus on your own growth. Ignoring physical symptoms, poor sleep, changes in appetite, or chronic headaches are signs you need to slow down, not push harder. Danger zone identified. Back to Murphman for the warning. When the pressure to grind becomes a wildfire, you need more than just a map. You need a barrier. It's time to activate your primary defense against the culture of burnout. Here are your heat shields. Your mental health heat shield is the self-care non-negotiable. The heat here is the constant pressure to be busy. Deploy this shield by scheduling 1 hour of true rest, no studying, no screens, every day. This simple commitment prevents your energy from dropping below the line, ensuring you are operating from a place of resilience, not depletion. The shields are up. Murphman, what's next?
It's time for a break. Hot Takes with the Murphman will return after these messages.
There's a hotel window, many floors above. What's missing down there is love. Thinking through the smoke that fills my mind. Don't worry, it's not my first time. Adios, amigo. I'm so glad I seen you. It's all inside, heaven and hell. What happened to that angel when he fell? Give it just one try. Tell me you don't like it. Be God for a moment and don't despise it. Adios, amigo. I'm so glad I seen you. Step outside and breathe. Play a little in the street. Hope it's not me they're sending. Move on from over there. Give the kids a little scare. Oh, these fences, they need mending. Adios, amigo. I'm so glad I seen you. Seeing you around. Adios, amigo. I've been looking for you since I stepped foot in this town. Adios, amigo. So glad I seen you.
Before we jump back in, a quick reminder of where to find us. For all the short clips and highlights, make sure you're following us on social media. You can find all the show details on our website, purehottakes.com. And for full show replays and exclusive premium content you won't hear anywhere else, be sure to subscribe at stream915.com.
Hold on, things are dizzy, spinning rapidly. To miss another beat is such a tragedy. Now this moment feels like all eternity. It should feel so comfortable. There's no need to scream and shout when everything seems crazy. Reflection now. A peace of mind should not include deception's help. It should feel so comfortable. It's all in the secrets of the open hearts. Whoa.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
I see what he did. I see what he did. He yeah. So he went to 190 or 290, came down. All right. So, but anyway, you want to see the Branch Davidian compound? Did you get to see anything? No. That's why I'm like. That's why I'm asking. What's there? No. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and then you go through all the small towns, the hill country, literally up and down, and all the little roads. It's crazy. And you guys have driven it from Dallas to from I-20 to here. There's not the roads that she's talking about. All those little roads and everything are what you took from Brownsville to here. No. I'm saying what you guys did. You went through all the border, all the small towns, all the little roads. There's no interstate, right? No. Okay, so do Rio Grande. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. To Rio Grande. Okay, all right. So then, yeah. Okay, totally. Okay. So, sorry. So, yeah, the thing is, when you're driving interstates, it's a lot different versus this hill country. Connor and I, we drove to Amarillo, taking all the small roads, thinking it would be cool, not realizing we were going to get stopped by a train. We went to Amarillo.
Excited for it.
Oh. We were excited to go eat the all-you-can-eat steak. Remember the 72-ounce steak in Amarillo? But he wasn't. He almost did it. He was just a pound shy. That's still 3.5 pounds of meat. Yes. Yes. Let me tell you how she did it. She actually grabbed the steak and she just chowed down on it. Okay, so she literally grabbed the steak and just. Yeah, we were trying to cut it all nice.
Yeah,
and,
I'm like,
because we're on camera and everything, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a live stream.
Yes, if you actually go to the Big Texan, you'll see the live stream of their 72-ounce steak challenge. The Big Texan Steakhouse. And it's really, really good.
No, that's not what she said at all.
What'd you say? Oh, gout. Well, no. Gout is actually an illness that you get when you have too much uric acid that you get from too much alcohol, too much red meat, and it actually shows up in your big toe. What?
As in from the red meat.
Well, the thing is, if you're healthy, it doesn't happen to you. You can eat that much meat, and it's not going to affect you because you know how much meat I can eat. It doesn't affect me. Yeah. Okay, but if she had gout or something, it's like it'll have a flare up. And I'll tell you right now, it feels like your toe, because usually on your toe, your foot. Your big toe will feel like it's in glass, and you can't even step on it. It is the most painful pain you'll ever have. If you ever have gout, you'll feel it in your big toe. Get out.
That's what I heard. I was like, did she get out? I'm like, what?
So, yeah, so many different subjects here. So you guys are in town, and you've been in town since when? Christmas Eve, okay, and this is the person that actually stopped by to visit their uncle. So, What? I know what. When? You came to the house.
Remember when I left? You literally like, oh my god. First, give me a big hug.
Did I?
Yes.
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
I forgot why we went to the house. Oh, that's right. Remember, I was at Jesse's house and
that's
I
right.
came back.
Came with you.
Dave and
But it
Buster's,
was a short visit.
But
Dave and Buster's. It
we
wasn't
still
here at
wanna
the
go
house.
sleep. You dropped us off at Dave and Buster's.
No, I saw you at Dave and Buster's.
No, on. We came to the house. I dropped off the car because she was with me, right? We came from her house. So it was me and her. We came to the house. You got the car. You took me and her to Dave and Buster's to go see Christine.
Okay.
Monday of December.
Well, I know anyway, You guys know,
Remember,
we
you had to
go
go.
to Dave and Buster's football games all
You,
the time.
you had to go do plasma at 3 when you got off work. So I
Thanks for
went and
putting
go
my
give you the
business
car.
out there, but okay.
Anyways, we gave you the car, and that's yeah.
That's right.
Stop, Jesse.
Who's
Stop.
popping their mouth? Is that you, Jesse? I swear to God, I'm gonna hit the microphone because Connor does that. He goes, "How do you do it?" Yeah. Okay. Earlier we talked about how we pick up behaviors from people around you. That's what I'm picking up. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Well, you actually can hear everybody. That's more like when you're gonna have the sounds on. Oh yeah.
I've been doing that I don't know. I've just been doing a lot of stuff, and I was like, stop it.
Yeah. One of my habits that I had in the military was I would scratch my throat with my tongue. I'd go like this. And my friends would punch me in the arm every time they saw me do it. Yeah, just randomly doing that.
What?
And I know it's weird, but yeah, exactly what would happen.
What was that noise?
They're trying to make fun of me. This is what my nieces
No,
do.
it's
Okay?
not making fun. It's just the way she does that.
Well, yeah, but you scratch yourself with your tongue. You know. That's what she's trying to do.
I can't. You have your own.
It's not working. But yeah, so I used to scratch my throat with the tongue. Oh. Notice it doesn't make any sound. Well, like Tony was talking about on Thanksgiving, on Christmas, like ASMR, you tune into 10 hours of. Well, you don't have. There's different kinds. There's, All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's run over real quick and let's do the afterburn so we can get to the questions here.
We've laid down the coals and identified the danger zones, but the map only works if you're willing to walk it.
Let me ask
It's
you,
time to look in the mirror and
what
decide
small
your
action
next
can you
move.
girls take
Here are
to
some
counter-
questions for reflection.
reduce your anxiety?
What
this week?
small
Just like this.
action
Like
can I
being around
take to
family during
reduce
holidays is
anxiety
stressful.
this week? Who is my
Okay.
primary
We're
support
stressful.
person, on campus or
So is
off?
there anything you can take
What
that would
does
help
healthy
you,
self-care look like for me?
be less stressed?
Reflection complete. Murph
With
Man,
my friends.
time for
With
your
friends? Yeah.
questions.
With friends?
What's
Yeah,
on
Yeah,
your
do, like, a
mind?
little
Okay.
here. We are like this. Like how I thought I was this with my other friend. I haven't talked to them. But this is my UTEP group, so it's well I do have different
Yeah, we talked about that earlier.
I'm in like 5 or 6.
It
It
doesn't.
doesn't.
And that's the thing. We were talking about this earlier. Like part of helping reduce stress is actually like muting your friend groups. Sometimes it gets ridiculous. It's
You don't
ridiculous, right?
get the
But what else could you guys take as a small action? Like one thing I will tell you. This is something we talked about last week. I told Connor, you're coming to visit here, okay? We are not a priority for you. A chance I told you. But the
I mean,
thing
it's
is,
true.
yes, it's true. But I also don't expect you to spend every day with me. And I told Connor during the holidays, if you want to go with your friends and have a holiday, Thanksgiving, Christmas, we have our holiday, right? It's Chinese food and movies. That's what we do. So he says, no, I want to do that with you. That's something I want to keep doing. All right, fine. But if you are visiting, you got to ask yourself, who am I going to spend which holiday with? Not only just family, but friends. Okay. When I left the Army, I left on the Friday after Thanksgiving. So I had Thanksgiving Day here, right? I went and said goodbye to all my friends because I really didn't care about my mom and my brothers. I went and said goodbye to my friends. That's the ones that matter to me. Okay. And I came home that night, probably about 2 in the morning, and I was by 7. It wasn't the Army, you know.
That scared me.
She's trying to do a cadence.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, that's called military cadences.
Yeah. I showed him Charlie Kirk.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let me.
Charlie Kirky.
I have gone and banned that content keyword from my. I already started seeing videos. I told you, how dare you do that to me on my TikTok feed?
Oops.
I'm gonna go and put some weird stuff on your feed next time.
It's already weird. Look at my repost.
Well, yeah. But okay, so again, we go back to spending time with your family, right? You got to choose who you're going to be with and who you're not going to be with. Okay? It's very different to decide if you're going to be with family or friends, or you're going to go half here, half there. God forbid you have parents in the same city, right? You have to go morning with one, afternoon with another, and friends in the evening. It's like, how does this work for you guys? You know what I mean? As a parent, I would love to be here with Connor 24/7. But being realistic, you guys have your friends you want to see, right? You have your family you want to see. You know, I cannot demand that time from you. But I did say we got to make some time to get together. That's what I'm hoping to do. And we really haven't set up a time. You guys showed up right now. I wasn't expecting it. But we still haven't decided what we're going to do. So we'll talk about that after the show. But if I were to ask you again, what's the one thing you could do to reduce anxiety for yourselves this week? What do you think it would be? That's cool. And was it school related or just her own personal thing that she does? Okay. And how about you? What could you do to do some stress this week?
Oh,
Okay, you did about
Oh.
again. Yeah. And Jesse? Well, you know, he has roommates. And being alone is a big deal for her, right? Would you guys agree with me on that one? Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. So I can totally understand why. That doesn't matter. I love Connor. I don't want to be around him 24/7.
Did you literally just said that?
No.
Yeah, I would love to be with Connor 24/7, but I want him to be with friends and all that.
That was actually talking about if he was in town visiting. That's great that you guys can do. You know, one of the things also I ask is, do you have a person that you can turn to, not just a roommate, but someone on campus you can turn to if you need help? Like, it could be another friend. It's just, you have someone that you know they're your primary support person for help if they need. Yeah. You have somebody. That's what, how about you, Jesse? Yeah.
Honestly, I don't really have someone to go to, but the closest thing would just be my friend group.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. And then the other thing I want to ask is, we've been talking about it. What does healthy self care look like? And you guys are doing. You know, this is your senior year. Are you going to be able to graduate in May, or are you going to wait until December? So you were supposed to graduate in May, and you're going to move it to December, right? Okay, because she's taking like a minor and stuff, so it's not like you're delaying yourself. Supplement. And you're going to do EC through 6, or what do you do? No. Oh, ESL. Don't do SPED. Don't do SPED. Don't do SPED. Not do SPED. Listen to me. Do not do SPED. Okay? Because
God,
one thing.
What do you have against SPED?
Against SPED. But let me tell you, what happens is with EC through 6, you can deal with like pre-K all the way up until sixth grade. So the principal can say, this year you're going to be teaching 4th grade. Next year I need to teach pre-K. Next year I need to teach 3rd. If you're that kind of teacher that's flexible and everything, they're going to take advantage of you and they're going to do that. But once you're SPED, doesn't matter what your certifications are, you're stuck in SPED. And I'll tell you right now, you have to, like for example, if you're doing EC through 6, you have 1st grade through 6th grade in the same classroom. And you have to do a lesson plan for each of those grade levels every single day. You don't want to do SPED. Trust me on that one, okay? You don't want to do SPED. How about you, Lana? What are you studying? Oh, right on. Okay, you plan on going for your master's degree? Awesome, because actually, even though I had a master's degree, I couldn't get into a government job because I wasn't a social worker. Think about that. How about you, Jesse? Still deciding? What? Well, no, you're gonna get forensics. I know that, but you're doing good with that and everything. Everything. Yeah. Okay.
Same thing. I'm gonna start my computer classes.
So, are you guys prepared for the stress of this semester? Okay, it's called a mini mester. That's crazy. Why are you guys doing that? Well, Well, not necessarily. Here's how this works. If I ask you, how often did you meet for that class? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday? Oh, it was online. Okay, so, but you probably covered a whole semester of material in 7 weeks. Okay. Okay. But yeah, you actually cover a whole semester. Don't think it's less material. I took a course in 2 weeks when I went from I went from 8 to 5, 2 weeks in a row. And that was the only class I took, and I got a credit or 3 credits for that. So you get the actual same material you would get in the 16-week versus 8-week versus 2-week or 7-week or whatever the case may be. But real quick, I just going to get here to the end of the show. I want to just cover the last thing real quick, Digital Inferno. So we'll be right back.
Your phone is either a weapon in your arsenal or a leak in your armor. If you don't control the input will control you. To stop the digital drain, you need to recalibrate your interface. The key to mental well-being is intentional technology use. Utilize mindfulness apps, like Calm or Headspace for short, scheduled grounding exercises during study breaks. Use focus mode settings on your phone to mute all notifications except emergency contacts during critical work times. Furthermore, proactively mute or leave group chats that contribute to academic stress or emotional contagion.
All right, real quick, mindfulness apps, you guys, like Calm and Headspace will get you definitely interested in finding your grounding, finding you to be safe, giving you the stress-free stuff. Also having your phone on Do Not Disturb, right? I have my phone on Do Not Disturb after 9 o'clock at night until 6 in the morning. That's a way of just like letting this not be so stressed out, right? No, Do Not Disturb. And I'll tell you right now, I have a guy I work with, and he's probably listening right now, H-Train with Military Broadcast Radio. We're working on an animation coming up, and he's up early. He's ex-military, retired, right? And he gets up early, and I'm up at 5 in the morning to go to the bathroom, check my messages real quick, go back and lay down. He's already messaging me. What's up, Murph, man? I'm like, I'm asleep, bro. I'll talk to you later. And now he knows like I just get up to use the restroom doesn't mean I'm on, right? If I'm on, I see you on, I'll message you and say I'm awake. Then we can talk about whatever we're doing. But yeah, I Do Not Disturb between 9 and 6. Also, remember the emotional contagion. Your friends' attitudes and beliefs and stress gets put onto you, whether you like it or not. Be aware of that. Be ready to deal with that as you need to. Take time out for yourselves and don't get lost in the whole shuffle. Last but not least, we have our final burn for today that we're going to talk about here.
We've mapped the heat, identified the pitfalls, and cleared the digital noise. Now, it comes down to one core directive that changes the way you play the game. The final take from today's discussion is self-care isn't selfish. It's strategic. Prioritize your peace, and everything else will follow. The final flame has been struck. Back to the Murph Man to wrap the show.
All right, you guys, that is our final burn for today. You got to realize that as you're talking about this, right, we have a lot on. Okay? Self-care is not selfish. Taking care of yourself is not selfish. I've told you before, I have 2 friends, Carter and Letty, really good friends of mine. At one point, they were both having really, really stressful lives. And at the same time, I was going through a lot of stuff. And I did not give them the attention they needed, right? But I tried. And it was so funny because they were both in crisis at the same time. And I was like, luckily, I wasn't as bad a space as they were, and I was able to help them a little. But I'll tell you what, after that, when Thanksgiving hit and I took over the Spanish class, stress was just there, and it's not going to change. So as we're doing this, think about that. Be aware of it. I guess that would be it, ladies. Annika, Lana, and Con. Thank you very much, you guys. I appreciate you being here. It's been fun, and I will see you all next week. Have a wonderful new year.
That's a wrap on this episode. If you're looking for more, you can find all the best clips from the show on our social media pages. For all the links and more information about what we talked about today, visit purehottakes.com. And if you want to watch the full replay or get access to our premium content, subscribe now at stream915.com. We appreciate you tuning in.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Military Broadcast Radio. As we wrap up today's show, we want to remind you that the podcast of today's episode will be available right after we go off the air. So if you missed any part of the show or want to listen again, be sure to check it out. And remember, we're here to support and honor our veterans. Your stories and experiences matter, and we are committed to giving you a platform to share them. That's right. We're here to give our veterans a voice. So don't forget to catch the podcast and stay connected with us. Giving our veterans a voice.